So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen, I'm back. And next up, we checking out tourist captures what nobody was supposed to see. All right. But before we get into it, man, I just want to say shout outs to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, because y'all make these videos that much more valid. You know, y'all let me know, yo, them facts in that video, that ain't accurate. Those facts in that video, yo, they hit the nail on the head. You know what I mean? And that's because a lot of y'all live in some of these places and can validate what they're saying. So y'all make it that much more better. So salute to y'all, man. All right. And if you new, go ahead. What you doing? Hit that subscribe button and join the fam. And let's check this video out together. Here we go.
It's a fucking mermaid, mother. It's a fucking mermaid.
Only in Australia, you will find an albino whale in the ocean, a deadly shark on a road, snake found in salad, spiders invading houses, along with many other shocking things captured in Australia that no one was supposed to see otherwise. Snake salad. This baby snake salad was discovered by a couple in Sydney when they bought a bag from a supermarket. This unexpected guest shocked the couple, and they instantly called the wildlife rescue organization.
I guess you technically can't get it any fresher than that, huh? Can you?
To identify the snake as Hoplocephalus bitorquatus. And fortunately, it didn't bite anyone, though its bite would need immediate medical attention. Have you ever come across such an unexpected guest in your home? I haven't, luckily.
Gente, Deus, tamanho.
Yo, they lucky they got. How many of us go to the store and just grab something and start tearing the lettuce or whatever it is apart, getting into it without thinking? I'm glad they caught
Rare white whale. Ever seen a white whale in your lifetime? I think not. White whale is an extremely rare species in the world, and this one is one of the 3 white whales in recorded history. The first white whale was spotted in 1991, and it was named Migaloo. And this second one is seen in the same region of Australia, and its name is Migaloo Jr. Experts say that due to genetic mutation like albinism and hypopigmentation, this whale has got white color. Some people have called it albino whale. Shark on the road. Ever come across a shark on the road? I hope not. In 2017, Cyclone Debbie carried a shark, a huge one, onto a road. The shark that is seen in the video is a bull shark and is known to be able to live in both salt and fresh water. It is likely that it was living in a nearby river. Poor victim of flooding. You can see people gently tapping it, but keep in mind that poking a shark could be fatal, though this one was already dead. Cone snail. Ever heard about poisonous snails that can kill you? Cone snail is an extremely venomous sea snail, consisting of approximately 600 to 700 species around the world, in which about 166 happen to be in Australia. The most terrifying thing about this small animal is the way it kills its prey. With a hypodermic needle-like radula tooth and a venom gland, it paralyzes its prey when it grabs it. After that, it's mealtime, and the cone just engulfs the poor victim. The shell of cone snail is brightly colored, which could attract people on the beach, especially children. They often have a living animal inside them, and this is why the popular saying goes that if there's a cone, leave it alone. And this is not at all an extravagant exaggeration.
I've never heard that. I've heard it now and definitely gonna remember it now, but I ain't never heard if it's a cone, leave it alone. I've heard if it's brown, flesh it down, yellow, let it mellow, stuff. No, yeah, I've heard that. Sorry.
This snail is a factory of chemicals. You never want to go near them because their sting could even be fatal to humans. Shark giving birth. How could it get more shocking, right? A shark giving birth on a boat. The man was out fishing when he caught a shark and kept it on the boat. Suddenly, there goes the popping of little baby sharks out of the mother womb on the deck of the ship. This was a really, really baffling and mortifying sight. The man let the little baby sharks into the wilderness of the ocean. Such moments are the rarest indeed.
Whoa! Whoa! On another one. No!
Yowies. Yowies are the mythical creatures which exist in folklore of the Aborigines of Australia. These yowies are found in the outback and remote inland areas of Australia. Yowies are hairy ape-man looking nearly like a gorilla, found in various shapes and heights, usually ranging from 6 feet to 9 feet. There are numerous theories about their origin. Some believe that they're the descendant of one of the species of the ape called Gigantopithecus blacki. Others believe that they've come from the descendants of Homo erectus. These theories are considered without strong evidence and thus fanciful. Aborigines and Yowie chasers have been interviewed by different channels about the existence of Yowies, and they think these creatures are real. Huntsman Spider. There are almost 45,000 species of spiders around the world, and one of the species is called...
And that's 45,000 too many. You know what I'm saying?
Huntsman Spider, which is named after its speed and mode of hunting. It is sometimes referred to as giant crab because of its appearance and size. These spiders are mostly found in big old trees, under rocks, and on foliage. Some of its species are infamous for entering houses and cars and being found hiding behind sun visors and often seen running on the dashboard. They are famed for their hairy tarantulas, large legs, crawling on the walls of the houses or coming out from behind the curtains, terrifying people.
That's just what I need. A fast spider, a spider with Usain Bolt speed. I don't need that in my life.
Terrorizing mice. Crippled farms for a couple months in 2021, South Wales and Queensland in Australia. These invaders have eaten thousands of dollars of crops and then turned to cannibalism, eating each other whenever they feel like it. Though mice plague in Australia goes back to almost 150 years ago, this one is said to be the worst in a decade. These mice will shake you out of your shoes, and beware, Australia is a frightening and deadly place on Earth. Spiderwebs. Spiderwebs all around. Ever imagine this one in your life? In a region named Gippsland in Victoria, Australia, the whole town was draped and blanketed in spiderwebs in 2021. One would wonder why there's such a huge number of spiderwebs around. The simple reason is flooding. You heard that right. As the area was severely hit by a flood after heavy rainfall, millions of spiders sought refuge above the ground by a phenomenon called ballooning. Thousands of spiders ballooning together can produce an amazing carpet of silk, either terrifying or astonishing. I find it pretty cool though. The whole area, the bush and fields, were covered by a silky, transparent blanket. Looks like thousands of little creepy crawlers could do incredible things. Blue ring octopus. Blue ring octopus is one of the most toxic and venomous creatures living underwater.
At this point, this octopus is a celebrity now. You know what I'm saying? We've seen him make his debut, I don't know how many times now. Everybody's so fascinated with him. He's a celebrity at this point. Everybody should know about him. If not, you living under a rock. This, you know what I'm saying? Stay away from him.
They have blue lines or circles on their surface, and when it gets agitated, its color becomes more vibrant and intense. This color change is just a classic warning for its predators. Well, if you don't believe me, see yourself. Blue ring octopus is found in the ocean of Australia. Mice on land and blue ring octopus in the ocean. Who would imagine living in Australia? Magpie bird. The magpie bird is considered one of the most intelligent birds in the world. Then it belongs to the crow family, a common Australian bird, familiar in town and country. Due to its intelligence, it can reach out to various kinds of food. In Australia, there's always one in every street. It is popularly said that anything that moves in Australia will probably kill you. As it is the bird of every street, people and kids are assailed and mortified by it day in and day out. Blue dragon. Recently discovered in the water of the Australian oceans, this aquatic creature has a difficult scientific name, Glaucus atlanticus. But people have given him several other names for their ease and comfort, and that is a blue sea dragon, blue angel, not an angel at all though, dragon slug, and sea slug, and the list goes on. It carries this bag of powerful venom, and it can make you severely ill. Blue dragon is a master of disguise, blending its color with ocean and sky, and could become a deadly assassin. A strong wind could leave blue angels on the shore. TikTokers have been seen on social media touching them, but be careful, it could be really dangerous. Do not see it as a blue angel, it is a devil. Cassowary. Huge.
And see, that's why they shouldn't name things that are deadly with, you know what I'm saying? Don't give them names that entice people to come up and try to pet it or touch it. Blue angel sounds inviting. No, call it the devil so people will stay away from you. You hear devil, you automatically think, all right, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Blue angel sounds like, oh, it's okay, come pet me. And then you find yourself in a hospital or even worse.
cassowary is often called a modern-day dinosaur. They're classified as a native bird to the tropical forests of Australia. It can become pretty aggressive when agitated, and it is grouped among one of the violent and aggressive birds because of its strong dagger-like toes. This bird is continuously compared to dinosaurs and often theorized to be their descendant. It is a huge, bad-tempered, and flightless bird that can eviscerate you. Sometimes cassowaries are spotted on the beach, and the tourists get frightened. This is a screenshot taken from a clip in which you can clearly see a mermaid swimming upwards in an Australian ocean. It's said that a deep-sea camera recorded this movement, and people around the world think that it's a real mermaid. What do you guys think? Redback Spider.
What?
This spider is also identified by its famous name, the Black Widow, a species of deadly venomous spiders. It has got its name due to the red spot on its back, and this is a distinguishing mark on them found all over Australia, particularly near houses and near human habitation. Web is generated by female counterparts and can live up to 5 years, and male only for 6 months. Not cool, right? They don't seek out humans in particular as their prey, but accidentally touching their web could give a trip to an emergency room in a hospital. Its venom directly affects human nerves. Be careful while putting your hand under a sofa or bed. Ancient corpse. Farmers were once digging in a remote area of Denmark in 2003 when the farmer unexpectedly struck a hard object. It was later thoroughly dug out of the earth and discovered to be a perfectly preserved human body. The body looked to have been just buried, but upon closer inspection, it was discovered to be almost 2,000 years old. However, it was thought the body had been murdered. Unfortunately, there was no method to apprehend the perpetrator. Strange creature. In Sarawak, Malaysia, a weird and frightening creature was spotted out in the field. This animal has yet to be identified, but it terrified the plantation workers in the region. This creepy animal is...
What is that? I don't even like the way it's moving and just eyes, just body movement and motion just got a creepiness to it.
Crawling in a strange manner as it appears to be injured or in pain.
Okay, it's moving because of possibly injury. Okay.
I hope the workers didn't harm it. Do you have any idea about this strange creature? If so, please share your information in the comments section.
I wish they would have got like a front view video of it. Like from the back, we can't really tell what it is.
Crossing deadly slope. To bridge the deep crack or gap in the ice.
Oh no, ain't no way. Nah, fam, look at that. Look at the way it's bending. That ladder ain't made to do that.
The tourists linked 3 ladders together. The chasm is hundreds of feet deep. This is extremely dangerous and fatal. Nonetheless, these visitors are diehard fans who had no choice but to cross it. People who are courageous, adventurous, and brave can see the Earth's real beauty. Underground lake. The world's largest underground lake is situated in this cave in Tennessee, USA. It has grown in popularity as a tourist destination, attracting people from all over the world. This lake has been dubbed the Lost Sea. It is reported that Indians used it as a hideout in the 17th and 18th century. It's also used during the Civil War, based on their carvings. This lake was found by accident by a 13-year-old boy. The water in the lake looks to be exceptionally pure, allowing the fish to be seen clearly. The lake is gorgeous and awe-inspiring. Skeleton Lake. This lake is known as the Lake of Skulls because it is littered with bones and skulls. It's located in India and is known as Rupkund. Approximately 500 human bones and skulls were discovered at the lake's edge in 1942, raising great interest and triggering various investigations. Different explanations have been presented to explain this enigma, which has captivated people's interest. The origin of this lake is sometimes given a religious aspect. Finger of Death. Brinacle or brine icicle is a hollow tube of ice that grows downward and encloses a plume of falling brine that forms underneath developing sea ice. As this brine descends toward the sea bottom, it freezes water around itself, and when it reaches the sea floor in the winter, it kills anything it comes into contact with. Even in the severe cold of winter, the comparatively warm water beneath the surface is harmful to live creatures due to this finger of death. There's no place to hide from this death finger. A tomb in the river.
What?
At the end of the 14th century AD, King Jam Tamachi constructed this tomb for her beloved Nuri, a fisher girl. This tomb is built in the middle of Kinjar Lake in Sindh, Pakistan. If you've ever wished to see this place, you have to go on a boat. A tomb in the middle of the ocean. Some kings needed to be a bit more imaginative. Devil's Tower. A towering volcanic structure known as Devil's Tower is one of Wyoming's most stunning attractions. Hexagon-shaped columns rise 867 feet above the surrounding terrain in an ancient mass of rock. It's a piece of an old volcano whose origin was a bone of contention until recently. A devil's fist looked to be rising from the ground and stretching out to assault the sky. Above everything, its very name conjures up dreadful notions. Anyway, this colossal mugged rock is currently a national natural monument in the United States. Marble Caves. The marble caverns are such a fascinating and eye-catching sight, you couldn't take your eyes away from them. It's a well-known tourist destination in Chile. The way hundreds of years of waves have etched them out of the rocks is breathtaking and captivating. Mother Nature has exceeded herself in this one of nature's greatest examples. This cave is very spectacular. Salt Flats. You may have seen other natural marvels, but this one?
Now look at that. Look at that view. Yeah. I just had to pause for a moment just so y'all can soak it in and take that in. Where is this?
The largest natural mirror for the sky is absolutely remarkable. In Bolivia, in one of the world's largest salt flats dubbed as Uyuni, you can clearly see at the horizon that the sky and the ground meet with one another, and the bike is heading straight for it. This is an insanely heavenly view.
That's what I was saying. It looked like they walking on water. Look back at how it mirror. Look at how that looks like they're walking on water or glass.
And the bike is heading straight for it. This is an insanely heavenly view.
Yes.
Eyes of God. Nature is an artist who exhibits her architectural marvels to the world. Humans have produced gorgeous and wonderful things, but nature is matchless and unrivaled. In Bulgaria, there is an exquisite cave known as the Eye of God because of its naturally formed eyes on the roof of the cave. For visitors and others, this site has a mysterious vibe. The trickling down of water from these hollow sockets is supposed to resemble tears falling from eyes when it rains. Swallow trees. The trees from a surrounding Louisiana marsh were consumed by an underwater sinkhole. Workers standing nearby captured the clip as the trees swallowed them up. The whole grove of trees was completely immersed in water. Residents were evacuated from surrounding sites because the sinkhole was anticipated to be quite large. Basalt columns. This natural marvel, which is located in Iceland, was initially found and filmed in 2009. These basalt pillars are said to have formed millions of years ago as a result of volcanoes. This canyon was formerly completely filled to the brim, but due to a hydroelectric project, the water level dropped, revealing these columns. This canyon boasts the country's biggest and longest columns. These rocks look to be man-made, yet they're not. Frozen cave. Even in the summer, a massive cave was discovered that was completely frozen. It is said to have been frozen since the last ice age thousands of years ago. This was discovered lately in Canada. We have no idea what else nature may be concealing. The vista is breathtaking.
No, if nature can do something like that, I'm scared to think of the limits it could go to, man. Frozen since the last ice age.
The man is correct in his assessment that this may be a massive igloo. You must keep your head down and crawl through the entrance. This is a lovely and incredible spot on the planet. Incredible ice crystal. This place is utterly surreal. Bloodfall. Blood has been spotted pouring from an Antarctic glacier by tourists. This location perplexed tourists and scientists, and it became a mystery to them. It was previously thought that a red algae was responsible for the color, but recent research has revealed that these glaciers are nourished by an underground pool, which provides iron, and so causes the color to be red. Who knows what new research would tell? It's perhaps the pensive mood of Mother Nature. Color-changing lake. This clip from Kelimutu, Indonesia, shows 3 mesmerizing color-changing lakes, and they're all strikingly different colors. One is turquoise, another is light blue, and yet another is dark brown. The colors are always changing, and you never know what
what did that dark brown look like to y'all? I mean, it definitely ain't you who.
Color they'll be when you arrive. The presence of minerals in the lakes, which are considered to be generated by volcanic gas, is said to be the cause of the color change. Breathtaking and stunning nature. Carlsbad Caverns. Mexico is home to one of the most beautiful places in the world. In 1898, a teenager called Jim White noticed it for the first time. This location is very breathtaking. There are numerous caves and trails leading down to this cave, which is almost 700 feet deep. It's well worth the effort to enter the cave and explore the 21 kilometers of explored corridors, caverns, ice crystals, and pools. In 1930, this location was designated as a Mexican national park. This is not a place, but a palace of beauty and fascination. This image was sent to us by a subscriber. This photo was shared on social media after it was discovered in Paraguay's water in 2015. People speculated that the image was of a mythological creature named Chupacabra when it first surfaced in the media. Others thought it was a primate species with humanized legs and hands as a result of genetic mutation. I'm not sure if that's true. What are your thoughts? Horrifying hiking. When it comes to hiking trails, China's Mount Hushan is one of the steepest in the world. The trail ranks amongst the most dangerous ones, with a history of hundreds of fatal falls. The path of the trail is very narrow, and the steps are carved in the rocks, and one misstep could be deadly.
The wall, we did the plank, now we climbing.
Those who are afraid of heights should avoid it at all costs.
Living life on the edge, huh?
No, yeah, a lot of y'all trying to figure out right now if you're afraid of heights right now. If your body's tingling right now by watching this video and you're not even there, yeah, you're afraid of heights.
It's actually on the edge, look at this!
Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming. Thank you once again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how you know if you're watching the video, you're not even there. You just seeing though how high you are up and how high they are up. And it makes you nervous and your legs start to tingle and shake. Yeah, you're afraid of heights. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. You know what I mean? I ain't going up there either. Nope, not at all. You know what I mean? But some of these videos, well, all of these videos was incredibly crazy. You know what I mean? Shout outs to the tourists who captured this or whoever captured these videos, bro. Like that one where they looked like they was walking on glass. Insane. Insane. But y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think and stick around and stay tuned till next one I'm gone. Peace.